hay problema. I left. I'm here. And I don't. Okay, good. You dingus. Okay, let me just cancel. Should I cancel? Sorry, Jabal Shamar, but you're about to die. Yep, their capital's going to be surrounded any second now. Yeah. Yeah, like let's say just the Ottomans decide to randomly declare war on Saudi Arabia. Just for some reason, they're like, yeah, I don't like those Saudi guys. And Maklik is making the same mistake that Mario does as not having a proper front line. Of course I am. I'm Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan the second. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Argentina with Adolfo. I know, that's how I pronounce it now, and I also make sure to butcher Bob Esponja. Just, yeah, because Michael Sokas just got so pissed off by it, like, actually, it's Bob Esponja! Which we're like, oh, it's Bob Esponja. And Ganesh knows more. Yeah, it's kind of sad when Ganesh knows more history than most of our school, because he knows the Kaiser. Not what the Kaiser... No, he doesn't know what the Kaiser did. He doesn't know what the Kaiser did or who he is. He just knows the Kaiser. Well, most people don't even know what you'd call him. No, he's the Kaiser. Yeah, but Ganesh did actually describe communism accurately that one time. Remember? Yeah. He said that communism is when the government owns things. So he did get that in Spanish class. He's like, yeah, the Kaiser. America. Yeah. Ah, boy. Jabal Shamar, you are so dead. You are dead. Ottomans declare war on Saudi Arabia. Come on, let's go. They're like, yeah, I don't like those Saudi guys. Let's kill them. Kill them all! Do it. Do it. Yiddish even has, like, the stoner laugh. It seems some lunatic took over. It's Alberto. Yeah, Alfredo sauce. And there they are. There they die. They're dead. Saudi Arabia. There it is. We'll never see Rashidi Arabia. That's what they're called, Rashidi Arabia, when Jabal Shamar wins. Because I've seen it happen once. And it was so great. Rashidi. Yeah, but now the Saudis won. The House of Saud. Yep. But that's kind of stupid. You didn't call monarchist Germany. What was their ruling party? What was Kaiser Wilhelm's royal house, like Hohenzollern or something? I'm gonna search it up. Trust me, it's a hard one to. Yeah, Hohenzollern. House of Hohenzollern. Oh yeah, I'll send it in the group chat. All right, there it is in the group chat. The Discord chat, yeah. Jacob. It's kind of sad that you're better at him. You're better at him at TF2, even though he has like almost 100 hours in. And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that you can trace it back to the 11th century. I mean, you could technically track Kaiser Wilhelm's great grandpa. In fact, let me search that up. It probably lists found. So they start off in the county of Zollern. Burkhard the First, Court of Zollern. He was technically the first one in this whole thing. So this means this guy might be a direct descendant of Kaiser. No, not a direct descendant. A direct ancestor to Kaiser Wilhelm. You see him, right? Burkhard the First. He has like a portrait. Like we're talking 1025 AD, so this is probably the earliest like recording of this dynasty existing. So if we cut all the way down to the German Empire, yeah. Oh, Kaiser Wilhelm. Doesn't he still? He still has a direct descendant around today. Because I remember I went monarchist in Millennium Dawn once. Yeah, oh my God, King Michael the First was a member of this house. If you go under Final Ruler, you'll see him. Darn it! Remember when King Michael died? In 2017, man, I miss him. He lived a long life. Like he lived longer than most people ever will, up to the ripe old age of 96. Yeah, like what? Like who exactly?
Seguro que sí.
Like what?
No hay problema.
Akihito and Queen Elizabeth. All right. There's. Let me check that. Uh, so now we have Christian Socialist. Look how happy that mustache guy is in Italy. He's like, yeah, I won the election. Yeah, I won the election. Yahoo! I don't trust this Saudi guy. He creeps me out. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was there. He died 7 months ago. Actually, no, he died 10 months. No, 9 months ago. Man, this year's going by too fast. I don't like it. 2017. 2000. Let me get that. Hello, I'm back. Yellow. Oh yeah, how yeah. Yeah, it must be a random one. No, I'm pretty sure Edwin Barclay's been dead for a while. No, that guy died in the 70s. No, he also died in the 70s. A lot of World War II leaders died in the 70s. I'll search it up for you. Well, I got an outdated list from 2012. The Dalai Lama from 1937 is still alive. That's what this says. Tenzin. Here it is. I'm gonna search for him now to see if he's still like alive, and this is not just an outdated list. Yep, he's still around. And he might be. I just searched up World War II leaders alive today. He's the current Dalai Lama too. He's been ruling since 1940. To this day, he still rules. So he's probably the, if you count him, he's the longest reigning leader. Let me see. So he's around. I'm gonna see if one more. The Tsar of Bulgaria is still alive. Simon II. Let me see this guy's age. I'll send you him right now. So, he also served as the prime minister in the 2000s. Okay, check. So if you check his check the Discord chat and click on that Wikipedia page, that's the guy. Yep. He's. So those are the two people left. The Dalai Lama is kind of cheating because the Dalai Lama is proclaimed the second he's born. So you could really just count the Tsar, who was leading like. So he became like the Tsar when he was 5. He couldn't have been, yeah. But he was also. I know. Well, actually, since Boris died, like, from poisoning, it kind of makes sense that he would be in. There have been younger world leaders.
Oh no.
Puyi. He was like a child during World War I, but now he's like in the 30s. Yep. Same dude. I forgot who the king was who was proclaimed king when he wasn't even born yet. He was still he was proclaimed king while he was in his mother's womb. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Michael I was like what, in his 20s? Or at least 19, like, so he was old enough to recall what was happening. Yeah. Yeah, the Dalai Lama is more of like a religious figure like the Pope is. Rather Pope Pius somehow like living as long as he did. Let me see, is the article fully... Yeah, the article fully finished. I'm going to search up the longest living Dalai Lama. The first Dalai Lama in 1391. All right. 13th. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the guy we see in Hearts of Iron. So the Dalai Lama. Yeah. Yep. So that's the whole Dalai Lama. This is Patrick. Oh shoot! I realized the commies in China pretty much abolished abolished the Dalai Lama's position. I mean, I think he could still be the Dalai Lama, but he can't be the Dalai Lama ruling from Tibet. It's so different from China to the point where they're like they shouldn't be part of China, but the communists are like, yeah, the communists are like just free Tibet at this point. The Dalai Lama did nothing wrong. They're just oppressing him. Yeah, what does the Chinese government gain for controlling Tibet, which is just a literal mountain? They gain nothing, but they still hang on to it because they're greedy. And as George Bush once famously said, "Fool me once, shame on you. Get, yeah, shame on you. If you shame him once, he can't shame. He can't fool you again." George Bush. George Bush should be my profile picture. The best world leader ever. All right.